Social media. It connects us, entertains us, and keeps us updated on each other's lives. A simple click can create friendships, but it can also destroy them. And in one small town, a single unfriending on Facebook spiraled into obsession, paranoia, and murder. Gabriel Moore was the kind of man everyone liked. A high school teacher, dedicated husband, and a devoted father. His wife, Hannah, was warm and kind. Together, they were the kind of couple people looked up to. But to Vanessa Mercer, they were something else entirely. Traitors. Vanessa had been close to Gabriel and Hannah for years. Or at least, she thought she had. They were friends on social media. And to her, that meant something. But one evening, as she scrolled through her Facebook feed, something caught her eye. She had been unfriended. No message, no explanation, just gone. At first, she told herself it was nothing. A mistake, maybe. But as the days passed, the more she thought about it, the more it ate away at her. Why would they do this? What had she done? The thoughts festered, turning into anger. She started posting vague messages, cryptic, accusing. She wanted them to know she was hurt. Her parents, Daniel and Linda Mercer, saw these posts. They saw their daughter's pain, and they were furious. To them, this wasn't just about social media. This was an attack on their daughter's reputation. And in their eyes, that wasn't something they could ignore. Then, the messages started. Anonymous messages. Cryptic warnings. Someone calling themselves Alex started reaching out to Vanessa. They claimed to be looking out for her. They told her things she hadn't even considered. Gabriel and Hannah, they're talking about you, laughing at you. They want to ruin you. At first, Vanessa ignored it, but then her parents started getting messages too. The same name, the same accusations. Alex told them that Gabriel and Hannah were out to get Vanessa, that they had turned the whole town against her, that soon everyone would see her as a joke. Vanessa was furious, but Daniel Mercer, he was enraged. To him, this wasn't just online gossip. This was a threat. And Daniel? He wasn't a man who took threats lightly. He reached out to an old friend, Eric Simmons, a man with a history of violence, a man who knew how to make problems disappear. What no one realized was that Alex wasn't real. The messages? They were all fake, created by Vanessa and her own mother, Linda. They had crafted an imaginary villain, whispering lies into Daniel's ear, pushing him closer and closer to the edge. It was late when Gabriel and Hannah heard the knock at the door. A firm, urgent pounding. Gabriel got up, expecting a neighbor, maybe a delivery. Instead, he was met with the cold, furious eyes of Daniel Mercer and Eric Simmons. The argument started immediately. Heated words, accusations. Vanessa had told her father that Gabriel had betrayed her, that he had ruined her. And Daniel? He believed every single word. Then, a flash of movement, a gun raised, a single second stretched into eternity. Gabriel Moore fell. Hannah screamed, rushing toward him, but before she could reach him, another shot rang out. As quickly as it had begun, it was over. Gabriel was gone, Hannah barely clinging to life. Westbridge was in shock. A well-respected man was dead. His wife, fighting for her life, and the town wanted answers. It didn't take long. The police traced it back to Daniel Mercer and Eric Simmons. But when they started digging deeper, the truth was far more disturbing. Eric Simmons cracked first. He spilled everything. The messages, the fake Alex, the manipulation. Daniel Mercer had pulled the trigger, but it was Vanessa and Linda who had loaded the gun. Daniel Mercer was sentenced to life in prison. No parole, no mercy. Eric Simmons, facing a 25-year sentence, took a plea deal. But the real shock came with Vanessa and Linda's trial. The court ruled that they had orchestrated the murder through manipulation and deception. Both were sentenced to 20 years for conspiracy to commit murder. All of this because of Facebook unfriending. One small act, one digital decision, and it spiraled into murder. A terrifying reminder that in the digital age, online actions can have very real consequences. But what do you think? Was Daniel Mercer simply a pawn in his family's sick game? Or is he just as guilty? Let me know in the comments. If you found this case chilling, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. More true crime stories are coming your way. Stay safe out there.